What's going on? Welcome on into today's trade recap. We had one trade and a P&L of $0. It was a break-even day today on the portfolio. So let us dive on in. It's on ExxonMobil. Actually, let me adjust. We have this is the last 30 days. Let's go back to this month. So we're currently up on the month a little over $1,042, but today was an ExxonMobil trade here that I have logged in TradeZilla. Now, I have begun to diversify, I may say, some of the symbols that I'm trading, because now I don't have to worry about the option spreads that you may have to deal with. And so I could day trade ExxonMobil and not have to worry as much. Day trade, Netflix. Now, the only thing I will say is that I will not be taking these on shorter term setups. So this is actually a 30-minute or a 1-hour chart breakdown setup that I was looking for. And honestly, it kind of worked. It just didn't work to my liking. So if I jump back to ExxonMobil here on TradingView, you'll notice that I had this level marked as yesterday's low. And let me go to a 30-minute chart. And if I go to this 30-minute chart, you'll notice that today we had ExxonMobil pretty much, come down to this level and bounce twice in the first two 30-minute candles off open. And then what we see is continued pressure via lower highs. Okay, and then it breaks. So I entered on the break of that right here. And we got a good push. I mean, it went from 108.65 was the break area down to 108.13. And that's not bad by any means. But I did want to see a touch of 108 to start taking profits. And then it came back above my breakdown point. And so I moved my stop loss to break even at that point, as we had made this pretty big move down. And so it stopped me out break even. And that's essentially what happened here. But if you look at the bigger picture, if I go to the 1 year, 1 day, the reason why I like this was because if you go to the volume profile here, you'll see what I'm seeing, right? And what I was looking for. I was looking for a move down towards 107, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. There's a little gap on the volume profile right here down to about 107.30s. A move inside or under 108 would have been like, okay, let's lock gains. And that was my target. So that was the idea. Now, the original risk, if you were to go back to that 30-minute chart, and again, I'm playing 30-minute charts. This is not a 5-minute play, which I had more recently been playing. Now, another piece of the puzzle that I did want to mention too was oil. I was watching oil. And so if you go to the daily charts on ExxonMobil and then you were to check out the crude oil daily chart, I mean, they don't look that far off, but when I originally took this trade on the original break, Exxon wasn't down that much, whereas crude was down like 3+% at one point. And so I thought we'd see some sort of or potential catch up with Exxon on the breakdown, and we didn't really see it. So it is what it is. It could still work out and be a further push down, especially if oil is weak. But the S&P also bounced into the afternoon as well, pushed up early, fell off midday, kind of when the trade was going live, and then it bounced back. So overall, I'm fine with the break even. I'm still in a Netflix swing, which is working for us right now. I think I talked about this one in last trade recap. The Netflix swing is working. We had the break over the 110s. We popped 50 cents shy of my first take profit, but it's okay. It's okay. And we're looking for more. We're looking for Netflix to ideally, I would like to see it fill through this big red candle here and get up to this volume node, which is up towards 430 plus. But my first target is 417, and then I'm locking in gains from there. Sorry if I'm all nasally. I am getting over, hopefully, a illness, but it is all good. We had a sweaty night last night with pretty nasty fever and all that, but I sweated out pretty good, so we'll see if that's almost gone. Okay, into the Surge Trader dashboard. We are currently 16% of the way there, $846 out of our $5,000 profit target. I'm not really pushing the pace on anything. I'm not really interested. There was no day trades that I was interested in. I am being way, way more, I think, selective. It is absolutely pouring outside. Holy shit. like a friggin' hurricane's coming in. I'm being way more selective, and trying to play bigger picture charts. You know what I mean? Sit back, let it do its thing. But in the meantime, while the market does this, you know, nothing is breaking down, breaking out really much. So it's like I'm kind of just waiting for the next setup to present, and when that presents, great. But until then, you know, just let it do its thing. So that's where we're at. We will see how things progress. And as of right now, the only open position is in the Netflix, and stop is at $400 roughly, give or take, on that. So thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'll leave links to this platform where we track everything here on TradeZella, all that stuff in the video description box down below. Peace.